Alright, the process begins. I do have the shifter out. I'm dropping the trans just to get it pressure washed, cleaned up, and repainted. And the old 7M is about to come out of there, and we're going to tear into it and see what's going on. Last night, off camera, I unhooked the fuel lines. I drained the engine oil. I drained the gearbox just because, you know, I'm going to put fresh fluid in it. And let the coolant drain all night into a catch, which was pretty rusty water. And now we start the tedious process of getting everything else unhooked and get this bad boy out of here.
Here we go. Welcome back to the channel, guys, and look what we have here. We got a David in his natural habitat doing David things. David, what are you doing, my guy?
I am pulling out the gas tank on this Supra so we can see what we're working with. I brought an extra one that I had from the house, which is over there, and it's pretty rusty, but it's an older one. And we'll see how bad this one is, and depending on which one's worse, the one's going to get cleaned and refurbished. I ordered a Walker 450. Just to, you know, make sure I had everything I need for the future when I go more power with this. And just trying to, first I had it on the rack. It's not bad for having set for as long as it has. I'm in a few concerning spots I'm not really going to mention or worry about, but I don't know, it's in good shape.
Alright, as we can see right here, we have a gas tank coming down. Coming down, baby. Mashed potatoes, gravy, some shit, something like that.
A lot of spider webs, a lot of, you know, just miscellaneous stuff. I don't know what's what falling on me, but we're not going to worry about that or mention it.
They just tried to hit me with that black hose right there. It's pretty long. Alright.
We're going to flip it. Got it. Don't bend it. Get out there. Alright. We'll get the air blower. We'll blow this thing off and we'll pull this cinder out. See how she looks. Rotisserie. We just spin it around. First time this thing has been out.
Ugh. Oh my God! What is that?
This is what it looks like when you let them sit.
You see all the gummy stuff? Subscribers, viewers, look at it. It's gummy. I want to show you, David. What does it look like on the inners?
It's bad. Just as bad as the other one. No, a little bit worse than the other one, actually. No clot in the river. See, that's like chunks of metal right there. That's not good. Alright, so we're going to save the other one. Now we know. What's crazy is the low fuel light thing is still there. I don't think it's in the other one because it rotted away from ethanol. So probably not using that. Alright, as you guys just seen, that tank is set for so long. We got 27 years of just sitting with very little fuel in it, and it just devastated the inside of that tank. Now they can be cleaned. The one I have over there is slightly less so than this one. I've already drained it. I drained it this morning, kind of checked it out. It's not flaking near as bad. So I'm going to get some Radic acid from the pool store on the way home. And tomorrow we'll come back and we'll treat that tank, get all the rust out of it. It'll be an all-day process, just flipping and rotating to get it all clean. And then we'll get some tank liner stuff from O'Reilly's and get it all nice and pretty. When the fuel pump gets in, we'll put this thing back up in there. And before too long, we're going to be snatching this motor out. Might be this weekend, could be next week sometime. You'll see part of this ant bed I told you they were getting me the other day when I was pressure washing. That was just me moving it back, and there's quite a few. I got to pull that inner fender well out, and then it's just going to be a bad day for me and them.
What? Whoa.
Because they're going to die, and I'm going to try not to.
They're like, sir, what's wrong with you? 1,000 ant bites. That's what's wrong with me.
Will that turn me into Ant-Man? I got the tank absolutely cleaned out, rust free, bloated out, washed out. Radic acid done the trick. Now we're about to try this stuff right here called Red Coat. We're going to line the inside of the tank with it. It's supposed to be really good. So I'll let you guys know how that works. But that's my extra tank that I had. The original is still over there. I may have it professionally cleaned and have it as a good backup in case I need it. But this right here is professional enough for the time being. So let's get this Red Coat underway, see what happens. Alright guys, while the gas tank's outside curing, which has got plenty of weeks to do it, I took the skid plate off of this, and you can just see years and years of sitting in a field. Has not been kind to it. Oh, most of that fell onto me, and I had to take the broom and sweep all this crap off. I got to cut the belts, they frayed. Look at them from me starting it in that other video. Let's get this motor out and start taking stuff off. Probably won't film too much of the boring stuff, but I film what I can if I find it interesting. I remember this Civic right here. It was in a street racing video we done last year against Frank's car and my little white EG I had at the time.
K24 FG2 Versus.
That's true. It's in for a clutch. New owner has it now. Clutch is burned up. Not a big surprise. But yeah. I don't have much battery life in the camera, so I don't know how much of this I'll get. I don't know how much I'm going to do tonight. Alright, transmission's now out, and to my surprise, the clutch looks really, really good. There we go, it adjusted. Clutch looks nice. Flywheel doesn't look too hot spot or anything. Again, this thing's been sitting for a long time, guys. So, we're going to pressure wash and clean this R154 up. R154, however you want to say it. We're going to repaint it, make it look really nice and shiny before it goes back into the car. And now on to getting the harness and everything unhooked out of the car. Gotta get the fuel return taken off, drop the AC. Just a few more things. This engine will be out of this car and on an engine stand. It turns out in the other video y'all saw where I crunk it up to hear it knocking, I sucked in like a bunch of ants into the turbo. There's some residue from ants. And the air filter, which I threw in the trash, was like missing a whole sector of it. It was mostly that stuff inside the air box. Usually I check first, but you know, what are you going to do? I was pretty sure the motor was hurt. So we are getting the harness off away from getting this thing out. Radiators pulled, fans off. All the belts already broke a long time ago. Downpipe, transmission's out. Heater hoses are off, except for that one I still got to get it. And this thing's about to come out. Frank helped me pull the hood off.
That's it. That's what I did. I helped pull the hood.
You gotta get some kind of cred.
Yeah.
So we got the pressure washer up in the office, which is way in there, and we are going to, again, get all this crap out of here once the motor's out.
Shit, right?
Just make it look nice. Years and years of neglect. Careful, Frank. We don't know what's in there. Yeah, that stuff's been falling on me this whole time. It's been wonderful. Last piece. Frank will pull that harness rest away out. Harness plugs out. Alright, now it's time to get the engine hoist on there and
Bro, where's your jumper harness, bro?
don't need jumper harness. I believe I got everything. Alright, we're on the engine stand. A little more cooling draining out, but we're going to get this camera steady. Hey, alright. Pull the oil pan off, see what the damage is in the bottom. $7M should not leak oil with that many damn bolts. Oh, good lord. Y'all see all that metallic in there? That ain't good. It's not too much on the pickup. That's cylinder 1, that's 2. Let's see it. Cylinder 3. On the pickup, I guess it's sat for so long, it's probably good. Be right there, we'll pick up and clean up, but you can see number 3 looks burnt. It's shaking pretty good. Let's get this off and get an idea how that crank looks. Alright, so we know number 3 was bad. That rod does not look happy. There was zero bearing in it whatsoever. The crank I do believe is fixable, which is nice. If I can find someone that can, I'm going to get a rod and I got to pull the head off and make sure, because all the cylinders look pretty good. I don't think anything got scorched or that. Just no bearing on number 3, which I don't know if that's a starvation issue with the 7Ms. They probably run it a little low. there's no telling. But we're gonna break this thing down tomorrow, get the crank out, and that's if I can find something that'll fix it. So we'll get back to y'all. A few seconds for you, 24 hours for me. Alright, we're on the road again. Got Nolan in the back, check him out.
I had to run back in the house to get his sunglasses.
We brought him so he can carry the tool bag. That's good. We're heading to get some Chick-fil-A because it is Saturday, not Sunday. Like last time me and Nolan come to the Cars and Coffee, we were like, Chick-fil-A before the Cars and Coffee. It was like, Sunday. Yeah. I get why they do it, but it's like, you know, open one up, man. Just open one up.
That's the Lord's Day, David.
Huh?
That's the Lord's Day.
I ain't allowed to have Lord's chicken on the Lord's Day.
Nope. Have a beautiful time. So we're sitting in Chick-fil-A drive-thru, and
Chick-fil-A's awesome.
Moultrie Chick-fil-A ain't bumping like Thomasville Chick-fil-A. We would have been done through the line. Ain't that right, Dave?
Facts, big facts.
Ain't that right, Nolan?
I don't know.
Nolan would have already got his egg McMuffin.
I would have. It's not Egg McGriffin, it's Egg McGriffin, dude.
I'm Mick Griffin, boy. Father-son time. On the way to the junkyard. The junkyard. Give us a wave, guys. Where's the wave at? You ain't waving? Yeah, we're here.
I mean, I'm marking.
Well, there's a lot of essays out here, man.
It was maroons, which we'll head straight on this aisle, and we'll just run back and forth. We see a dirty maroon Supra.
Ain't none of y'all got a Bill One More shirt on. Y'all should be ashamed of yourself.
You got one on?
No, I got a survey shirt on. I should be ashamed of myself, too.
That's the first of like a dozen of you.
It's the K24 A1, so to blow up, we know that.
Dude, that's kind of sick.
We record. This boy just called a Honda Accord a Mustang, cuz it's got a K series in it. What's that? Look at this Mustang.
You know you just called it a Mustang?
That's playing.
Oh, it actually happened here.
I was just joking, you know. I was like, yeah, oh, what he hit? That was
He hit a
elk. Elk. Hey, that boy. Hey, boy.
Yeah.
That thing got a K&N or engine intake on it. K series.
Really?
Yeah, we just walked by. It ain't bent though. It came off.
That's the saddest thing I've ever seen, because I would have bought that. Like, you hadn't sent to a junkyard.
Hold up.
Just be a bro about it.
We just seen it. You can see the very corner of it.
Someone's picked the front pretty good. It's got a good bumper on it.
Truck's already good.
Dude, someone's already pulled the trans. How's the nose panel look? Some crow's feet, but it's not sunburnt.
7MGE.
The bumper?
I put my shirt on this wet bumper.
And they pulled the spoiler.
Everything.
They took all the goodness off. Somebody hit a lick that we was trying to hit.
123,000 miles. Let's investigate the motor.
Are 7M GE wheels?
Dude, someone's done pulled taillights. It didn't have a 3-piece spoiler, but taillights are gone. The only thing that's really good is the front bumper and the nose panel.
And the rear bumper.
How's that fender look on the past shot? I didn't even look.
That's the side fender. Don't have one.
Don't have one.
Oh.
Now my question is a 7M GE rod the same as a 7M
Rods
GT?
are the same. The pistons are different, but you can use this block. I can use this whole thing, no problem. Dude, it's got the pulleys on it too.
Oh, you're right.
You know what's holding this motor up?
Oh, damn it, man.
That seatbelt.
So if you just pull it right now, you can pull it.
Yeah, we gotta find out how much it is. Because if it's like $110 or so, I buy it just for the risk.
All right, so I just talked to the people pretty much. It's gonna be, they said right at $200 for inline 6. So Dave and Nolan are out there pulling panels on the Supra right now. So we'll see what they want to do. Maybe we'll get the 7M. Dave will get his Supra running. We about to find out. All right, Dave talked to him. He said right at 200 after tax. What's up?
Right at 200 after taxes?
Inline 6, right at 200 after tax.
What's the warranty on it, did he say?
30 days.
He get me driving the car pretty quick.
It would.
Just a head gasket set is all I need. Head gasket.
And then build the block, the other one with the pistons and all that.
Do it up.
This screw's not coming out.
When we get back, we'll have a decision. Maybe we'll pull it, maybe we won't. All right, so Dave, what's the conclusion on the Supra?
Okay, we're pulling the engine. We're gonna take it with us. Now, I did find this little cover that I need. I can clean it up and paint it. Great. I'm gonna put this
Wire brush.
Yeah, clean it up, make it look really nice.
Yep. Hey, Zell, right?
Hey, no one tell, no, excuse me, Cox, but he's not 16.
They were like, why did you let that little 16-year-old, why did you let that little kid get in? And everybody was like, the dude was like, he's damn 16. He just said it. He's doing big boy things. So, y'all watch y'all's toes.
There's still a bunch of stuff connected, but again, we're just gonna cut.
I see it leaning.
Already cut that side.
Hey, watch for the hood
How
now.
strong.
How strong is that seatbelt?
We got it halfway pulled in a matter of seconds, people.
Damn, I'm good. There we go. Can't cut it. See if we can. That's a throttle cable. It's not gonna cut it. That's also a throttle cable. It's for the. Yeah, it's not gonna cut it. Okay, okay.
I know,
So-
it's actually cutting.
No, it's just got steel inside of it.
You have to squeeze the whole out, my buddy.
No, hey Frank, you think that Andy Hoyt's didn't use over there?
Oh, look in there too.
We'll go check. All right, Nolan, watch out. Come here. Yeah, it's gonna take a lot of hand strength.
I don't have that hand strength.
No, you don't. I do.
You already told that dude up there that you were just a 16-year-old with what? What are you telling him? But he said I'm very strong though.
Yeah, he said
Very strong power
we got met Nolan, and in 30 seconds, Nolan's like, I'm strong as fuck.
All right, Dave got everything cut.
Look, I don't know everybody's business, but if you can afford these right here, these are Doyle's from Harbor Freight. They are the sharpest damn things I've ever cut with. Yeah?
Alright, guys.
Okay, y'all, we pulled this thing all the way out from this way.
Yeah,
Last one.
they forgot to record.
Oh shit! What a seatbelt handle.
Are you okay?
Oh Lord!
I can't really see good.
Scared me. Surprised he stayed right up. Hey, he didn't hit you. Hope you didn't hit that guy with that seatbelt thing.
He didn't.
Like he whooped your ass. Alright. So here's the block and all the accessories. Pretty much everything I needed. It's pretty freaking cool.
You can tell I didn't go to Boy Scouts. My night game ain't the strongest.
Last one. 1, 2, 3.
Yay!
Here's the crazy part though. I don't know. We still have to pick it up, put it on that pallet thing.
Yeah.
But that might not be too bad. Alright, let's go get a cart.
So the 7M GE is on the whatever this is.
I seen Frank almost bust his ass. I'm glad he didn't. But he slung a belt buckle, almost hit a dude. That guy was pissed.
He's like, get away!
Look at that.
We got Nolan carrying super mirrors. David, how's your back feel?
Dude, this is way easier to pull if you're empty.
He's lucky it's downhill. It's downhill, guys. Lucky.
Probably while it's hard.
He was going uphill with it, but it's downhill from here. And if we have subscribers that need RSX parts, there is an RSX at Cox right here. A3. And there's a Honda Prelude if you need an interior or anything like that. They look pretty good. So if you're subscribed and you have those, Moultrie Cox, they got a Prelude and an RSX. They got a couple Hondas. They got a bunch of Hondas.
They should have wore a belt.
Say it again, Dave.
Look like they put some Brian's clips and back and forth.
Look at them wheels, boy. Watch out. It's got a 420A too. No wonder it was so slow. R.I.P. to Buster.
Alright, Peter.
Maybe we should let Frank take over.
Look at him. He's full speed right now. Full speed through that mud, boy. Put in 4 low, my boy. You can hit flat ground now, boy. It's gonna be.
It's fucking easier now. Look, right now, boy's got them things on.
That boy, whoosh, watch out. Watch out, boy. I got, what is that, a 20? Dozsies. Dozsies. You have arrived at your destination.
Thank God.
Say it again. Thank God.
This engine is huge.
Need one of these for the shop?
Ow!
I thought the place I make sure it was good.
He's so much fun. Dang, Frank, don't kill it! Look at him, work as hard as he can. Thank you.
You're mighty welcome.
I've never done that shit so easy in my life.
Yeah, you've been moving transmissions wrong your whole life.
I'll leave it open so I'll scratch your bed. It's okay. She's just bed nuts. Alright guys, successful trip. 7M GEs in the back of the truck. David, how you feeling?
Man, I feel pretty good. Alright, so here's the plan. I have two options. One, I can use just this block on like with my head and everything and turbo setup. Or I pull it apart, I pull the crankshaft out of it, it's exactly the same. Just put a crank, use one of the rods, but keep my original piston on it. Just put my GTE back together, which I think is what I'll do. Given that that block is any good, we'll find out later on this afternoon, because I got 7 days on it, and if it looks fishy, I'm bringing it back and my money back. Hopefully it's good. This will save me, this will put me ahead of schedule by 6 months, because I really had no plans to have this car going anytime soon. I'll have the damn motor back in it before I get the fuel pump back.
He's very, very impatient about it.
I am. I want to drive it.
I also want to drive it.
He'll get to drive it. You'll see Nolan do some drifties. And Frank do some drifties.
I was about to say, boy, I was feeling all
I've
left
already
out
done
over
the
here.
driver's test, haven't I?
I got hemorrhoids and stuff, and he
I'm
wasn't even gonna let me
60.
drive.
Hey, do you guys call these hash browns or hash rounds? Comment below. I'm just curious.
Like if it's hash brown, subscribe if it's hash round.
Or just subscribe anyways. We got Nolan working on cleaning the bay up on the old Mark III here. Oh, he's gonna spray me. Hold on. Getting all the crap out of it. Get it all nice and pretty. We'll let him do this for a little bit. Alright, Nolan is oohing and ahhing over the turbo over there that's on the side of it. CT26s look big, a nice size turbo, but let's show what a good job he done here, because it is all clean, much needed clean. Nolan, I appreciate that. While he was doing all this, I took and I tore this thing apart. I got it out of the back of my truck for one. Tore it apart right here. Apart from being sludgy, everything's tight in the bottom end. Not a rod bearing loose, not a main loose, the best I could tell. And that is freaking exciting.
It was more like he was just sitting there and watching me do it. And then when I was done, like when I found his sound canceling headphones, we started doing this.
Yeah. So you know, we're just hanging out, having a good time. It's just really exciting. I got all the accessory pulleys that I need. My crank pulley was messed up. The idler pulley, which you can buy, that's not a problem. This compressor looks good. Every pulley that I need for this beautiful thing is on this motor. It was an excellent trip to the junkyard. I am beyond excited. Nolan, you excited?
I want to drive this.
You get to one day.
Can I actually drive?
All right, guys. There is the NA block, almost torn down completely. So you get the crank out of it. We got the Toyota push back in the shop. That's an amp head, and got the head sitting over there. I'm giving that to Randall SNR motor, and he can have it. So let's get this block torn down the rest of the way, and then figure out what the heck we're going to do with it. I don't really see a reason in keeping it. Alright, I'm calling it there for tonight, and got the crank out. All the mains look good. Everything looks great in this block. So I'm cleaning everything up. So order the new bearings, and in the next episode, you guys will see me assembling the GTE over there, and hopefully getting it back in the car. Let's do this first start with it not knocking. Appreciate you sticking around this video. You know, if you like what you see, you know, hit the thumbs up button. Subscribe if you'd like. Everything helps, you know. We're gonna get this Supra back on the road. Make the Supra great again.